Confidence is you telling yourself that you're going to do something
Yeah.
and then you go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
So I told myself I'm going to the gym. I told myself that I'm going to do this program and I went and I did it. And then I'm come back home and I'm like, oh my God, I did that. I'm happy. I'm confident. And I translate that to the rest of my life. So I see, so for me, without SNC, without that habit, you cannot translate that to your work life, to your kids. Also,
Yeah.
practice what you preach
Yeah.
to your kids, to your students. How can you expect to be the best version of you if the only thing you need to function is your health?
Mm. Yeah. Sure.
Without health, without health, you can't take care of your kids. You can't go to work. You can't do. Why are you prioritizing everything
Health.
but
Yeah, that's
your
true.
health? Wherein your health is the thing
Yeah,
that
health
leads
is
to
wealth.
everything else. That will lead you to be that's it.
Yeah.
And that is why, because you are in a better mindset. You're in a confident mindset, not only to be able to attack the day in the things that you do care about, but also to be able to
Right.
think your best, to inspire your best, whatever it is that you need to do on your day, you be at the best performance that you need to be. But also there'll be clarity. You'll have clarity and confidence in anything because you're like, well, I can do this, so why not? Can't I do it on court?
Yeah.
If I can lift 200 kilos, I can probably do this interview, for
Right.
example.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Why? And at the end of the day, if you're anxious or you're nervous, you're trying to control the
Yeah.
future and you cannot focus on the present. If you're depressed, you're too worried about the past. You have to be more present.
Exactly. Exactly. And just with regards to like practical tips and advice, which is something that you preach a lot in your content, like what does a healthy in-season week of strength and recovery look like for a young hooper, and what should they stop doing and what should they double down on?
Uh-huh. Let's start with the things you can
Mhm.
double down on. You can double down on everything that is outside the court.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Sleep. So sleep, number one thing for recovery. I can talk all about skills, all that. I already know you're doing that. I already know you're hungry for this game. Understand that if you're as good as a player outside the game, you're already above half of your competition. No one your age
Facts.
is doing that. I can guarantee you that. No one is getting your 8 hours sleep. They're
Yep.
playing games, la 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 la. They're going out party. How much do you want it? I do not drink alcohol. I do not drink alcohol. I do not party. I never have, but I do not regret it. I'm so happy because I had the end goal. So what is it outside the court that's put me to the position? The reason I can coach elite athletes is because I have that mindset.
Yeah.
You need to double down on your recovery. On your nutrition is number two. For me, sleep number one, nutrition number two. I do nutrition as well, and I help a lot of athletes fuel. Most women, you probably are not eating enough, and I used to be scared of gaining weight as well. Most of us all been there, and what you learned is that you need to start seeing food as
Yes.
fuel
Yes.
versus
Yeah.
just good or bad. There's no good or bad foods. There's fuel and unfueled. And for me, there's foods that go well with me and that my body really likes and retains a lot of nutrients and I feel great. And there's foods that I do not. And those are the ones
Yeah.
that I stop having. So nail down on the nutrition that works for you and you feel fueled. So double down on carbohydrates, my people. And most people will be like, oh, carbs are bad. Carbs are the only source of
Right.
energy that you have. Protein is to repair tissue, and carbs is your source of energy.
Yeah.
So you need carbs, simple carbs pre-game. Double down on understanding what foods work best for you, what
Right.
foods fuel you. And the third one is double down on your SNC.
Yes.
So, your strength training and power training and tendon health and loan monitoring. Get your support system right on that. Things that I would not do as much. So, for example, a young basketball player, especially males, you already do a lot of plyometrics, right? In the core, it's a sport that does
Right.
require a lot of jumping. So some people think, okay, I have to do more jumping in the gym in order to jump higher. But that's when that tracking the load is so important. So what I've sometimes with young, and then you lead to tendinopathy issues because of that. mainly I stand from overuse of we call it
Okay.
the jumper's knee.
Okay.
A jumper's knee is a tendinopathy issue. It comes from the lack of tracking the load, or a spike in load is what leads to these things.